Hey, Bill,
Yeah.
do you know what all the successful TV, radio, and popular podcasts do around the holidays so they can take time off?
Yeah. They have a best of show.
You know, you're smarter than you look. Do you think we have enough material for a best of show?
Oh, there's only one way to find out. Welcome to the best of from the Pull Yourself to Pieces podcast show.
Where we find humor from the inside and out.
Hope so. For this very first best of show, we're going to start with a piece from our introduction for episode 5, where once again, Ray is trying to trip up the show opener, and as usual, he does.
Hello, and welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces,
Wait.
podcast where.
Oh. Never mind.
Ha ha! You thought I forgot, didn't you? See, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
Okay, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces, where we will tell you how to rip yourself limb from limb.
Wait. I knew it was too good to be true. How can I trust you?
Obviously, you can't.
Hi, I'm Bill.
And I'm Ray.
And you're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces. Next up, we have a segment from Dead Air involving Ray's attempt at trying something of a rather sensitive nature. Take a listen.
Dead Air.
Pull Yourself to Pieces will now give you about 30 seconds of silence in order to get our dead air out of the way and to have a smooth flowing show. Here we go.
Did you turn the mics down?
Oh, yeah. So Ray, so were you able to do it?
No. I failed again. I've been trying and trying, but no.
Oh, really? It's not that hard.
Well,
It
maybe
really
for you, you've probably done it before, but
You just
I've never-
have to, you just have to go in and do it. You just take it in your hands. You just got to
Yeah.
take it in your hands, right? You grab it
Well-
with it in your hands,
Yeah.
and you just got to turn it.
No.
That's-
I can't. I've tried.
You can't be
I can't get it.
scared, okay? You can't be
No.
scared.
Oh,
It's
well,
just
that's the other
taking it
thing. I'm afraid.
and you turn it.
I'm
Okay.
afraid of dropping it. I don't want to drop it. So
Oh, well,
You
please
know,
don't
'cause
tell
it's
me
gonna-
you're not turning it on before, you know?
well, how can I? I can't turn it on until I stick it in there. That's putting the cart before the
Well,
horse.
look,
Again, that's easy for you to say. You've probably done it, at least 100 times.
look, it really can't be that hard, all right? It's not that hard to screw in a light bulb.
I've.
Oh, you know what? I think our timer's up. I think we got to turn the volume back up.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Here's our very first Add the Drama, our attempt at reality show theatrics.
It's time once again for Pull Yourself to Pieces Old Time Radio. Add the drama.
Hey, Bill,
Hey, what?
do you know why reality shows are popular again?
I didn't know they weren't.
Yeah, well, there was a decline in viewership, but show producers figured out what was missing: drama.
Oh.
Well, since reality shows are fake and scripted, it's easy for producers to write fake drama into shows to liven them up. Let's be honest, how many times do your ears perk up when you hear two people arguing?
Yeah, you've got a point. So what does this have to do with us?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Introducing for the first time on Pull Yourself to Pieces, a segment we call Add the Drama.
Add the drama. Oh, this should be interesting.
Oh, yeah. So you want to hear about this dating site I'm on? It's called Not Your Perfect Match, but will do for the time being.
That's a funny name for it. Sure, yeah. What's the deal with them?
Oh, well, you scroll through women that you would want nothing to do with, and you're supposed to be interested.
Nothing. Wait.
Yeah, it's not your perfect match, but will do for the time being. So you look at profile after profile of women you would want nothing to do with, and they're all supposed to be your perfect match.
And do you just
Welcome to my world.
so do
Yeah.
you act like you're interested or you act like you're not
Oh,
interested?
let me tell you, I'm not that good an actor. It's mostly just painful. Let's put it that way. You really there's no good matches for me because I'll be honest, I'm a bit eccentric. I think you've figured that out by now.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Well,
maybe you should think back to the way you've been in the past and,
yeah.
well, maybe you just didn't know how to treat a girl the right way, you know?
What the hell you mean by that?
Well, I don't want to bring this up, but, there's been girls in the past that I thought that you could have treated better. So,
Really?
well, yeah, there was a girl
Oh,
that well, you were cheating on a girl. Remember that?
what?
Yeah,
No, I don't remember that.
you were
I've never
cheating on
cheated
her.
on a girl.
You cheated on her behind her back. I knew about it. Okay, because
Really?
yeah, well, she liked me. Okay.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember now.
Oh yeah. Now you
Oh.
remember.
Oh.
Now you
Oh,
remember.
I remember now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well, I'm sorry that she picked me, but she found me more interesting. What can I say?
Well, she was still flirting with me. All right. So what
Well,
you don't know all these years is I took
yeah.
a shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
I bet you missed, didn't you? You took the shot and you missed.
Yeah, she wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Why?
Yeah, because
How come?
because I wasn't the good-looking one. I
Oh,
wasn't the
excuse
good-looking
me
brother.
for living. Can I help that? Can I help it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
look,
you don't know what
it's
that's like. You don't know what
the
it's
luck of
like
the
to raise to be brought up like that, where it's easy for you because you're the better-looking one. I'll never forget you were voted best-looking in school. All I ever got was awards for math and sciences and languages. That didn't help me get any girls. I wasn't the
Yeah.
good-looking brother. You were.
Well, well, in my defense, the runners-up were all ugly, so it wasn't any big win. Look, I'm sorry that
Oh,
you feel.
sure.
I'm sorry that you feel inadequate, but it's not my fault.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, that's the beautiful people talking. There you go. See,
Oh.
I wasn't good enough for the beautiful people. Always the beautiful people looking down at the rest of us.
Hey,
because we're
at
not
least
so
you were
pleasing
good at
on the
something.
eye.
At least you were good at
man.
math.
Oh, yeah.
At least you were good at something.
Brothers, yeah, sure. Blood is thicker than water crap. Whoever made that crap up, what does that come from the Bible? A load of crap. That's a bunch of crap.
So I'm having a barbecue tomorrow. You coming over?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll be there. No problem.
All right, great.
All
Should
right.
I throw a steak on, or you want chicken?
Oh, yeah, whatever works. Yeah, we'll be good. No problem.
All right, and
All right.
bring what you're drinking.
Okay, you got it. No problem.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Okay, got it.
Bye.
Bye. Tune in next time for another exciting segment of Pull Yourself to Pieces, Old Time Radio, Add the Drama.
This presentation sponsored by
Is there anything more satisfying than the joy of owning a new car? That new car smell? That shiny new paint job and pristine upholstery? Well, you'll find none of that at Carl's Used Car Corral. We have a fine assortment of used cars that can fit any budget. We have affordable rust buckets all the way up to overpriced junk. Most of our gems have been saved by the crusher, but we guarantee hours of ownership for each and every one. Remember our motto, once you drive it off the lot, it's your problem. Happy motoring. Next up is a segment we like to call Our Man on the Street. And let's just say he's mostly misunderstood.
Welcome back to another segment of our remote report with our correspondent Larry out in the field. Larry's out in the field today, right?
Actually, no. It's Larry's in our helicopter.
Where we have a helicopter?
Sure. How do you think I get to work every day? Yeah, traffic's a killer.
What? How do we have money for a helicopter?
Oh, I put it on your charge card. You know, you should pay that
Wait,
thing off when it comes in.
Oh, we need to have a talk. Okay, Larry, can you hear us? What are you flying over?
Right now we are flying over a parade of boats.
Did he say he's flying over a parade of goats?
A parade of goats. Wh-
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. He said he's over
I'm
a
not.
parade of. You
I'm
know
not
that
sure.
that mask that he wears, Ben. It's almost impossible. Yeah,
It's
he's over a
true.
parade.
It
He's over
makes
a
it difficult
parade.
to hear what he's saying. Why
Yeah.
would he be flying over goats? Larry, are you over a farm?
No, I said boats.
Oh,
Oh, boats.
boats.
Oh,
Boats.
oh,
Ah,
he's flying over some boats.
he's
So there must be like a regatta going on, I guess.
I see a guy in trouble. I see a pair of oars and a life preserver.
Did he just say he sees a pair of whores and a wife deserter?
Oh my! I'm not sure. Really? A
That,
pair
uh,
out there?
I don't know. Out on the water?
That's a
What are
really
they?
strange place to
They
see that.
they must be in a speedboat. Get it?
Larry, how do you know he's a wife deserter?
No, life preserver.
Oh, life
Oh,
preserver, Ray.
oh, life preserver. Yeah,
Yeah.
Billy. Billy, why did you think he said wife deserter?
Hold on, here comes the postcard.
Oh,
Did he just say here comes a postcard?
a postcard?
Yeah,
We're getting a postcard? That's
I
weird.
don't
What?
know. Who's the postcard from?
Your mother. Jeez, you guys are deaf.
Looks like we lost Larry.
Yeah, and Mom is sending us a postcard.
I guess, along with some cheeses.
Cool.
Up next is a segment of Just Plain Stupid that we hope you find as foolish as we did.
Just plain stupid.
Hey, Bill, you know how we have this segment called Stupid Criminals?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this one is called Just Plain Stupid because
Is
the
that just
person involved.
playing
No,
stupid?
just plain.
Plane? Like a flying plane?
No. Plain
Oh.
as in, a pound cake. Plain. Just plain stupid.
Wait, plain cake?
Plain. No,
Okay.
it was a bad analogy. Okay, so
Bad
um,
analogy. I got a bad allergies. I've been taking some medicine for that. My nose is so clogged.
oh gosh,
What?
the king of bad puns. Okay, so this is called just plain stupid. Okay, so imagine you live in Ankara, Turkey. Okay, and
Okay.
you're a Turkish man, and your name is Beyhan Mutlu, and you decide to go drinking with a friend in a forest in a town
In a
called
forest?
in the forest. Yeah,
Wait,
you go
that's
in the
something they
forest.
normally do in Turkey? They drink in the forest?
I have no idea. Maybe there
Okay.
aren't too many places to drink, but
I guess.
this guy Behan and his friend went in the forest in the town of Inagal, northwest Turkey, on a Tuesday. And after a while, his wife, not finding him around anywhere, reported him missing after he did not return home. And she had heard that he had walked away from his friend drunk. Well, wouldn't you know it? A rescue team went out into the woods to find Mutlu, who
Mhm.
had basically found a house in the forest and went to sleep. So he's asleep. All these people are out there
Did the
looking
three
for him.
bears show up?
He wakes up. No, that's a different story.
Okay.
That's a whole different story. He wakes up, he walks outside, and he comes across members of the search party in the morning that are looking for him.
Wait a
So
minute. Wait.
he,
This guy got lost. He was drunk. He got lost in the
right.
forest,
He
and
fell
then
asleep in
they
someone's
started a
house.
search party for him.
Right. So
Okay.
he wakes up, he goes outside, and he comes across a bunch of people in a search party. So he says, "What are you doing?" And they say, "Oh, we're out there we're looking for somebody." So he joins the search party that's looking for him. So after a while, they say, "Yes, we're looking for Behan Mutlu." And the guy apparently broke out into a cold sweat, he says, when I heard my name. He says, I told them I was Behan Mutlu, but they continued to search. Now, who's the stupider one here? The people that continue to search when the guy they're looking for says, hey, I'm right here, or the guy who joins the search that's looking for himself. Okay.
Now,
So,
what's funny is there's so many things
yeah.
wrong with this, and this is a true
You
story.
think?
There's so many things wrong with this. First of all,
Yeah. Yeah.
didn't someone who would recognize him go with the
Apparently-
search party for one?
Apparently not.
Okay, and
No.
two,
Yeah.
do they normally have search parties that go out in Turkey where they don't give them a picture of somebody to, like, we're just randomly looking for somebody and they're just calling his name, like, in the forest, like they're calling
Right.
for Bo Peep,
That's probably what happened. Anyway, so when he told them that he was the guy they were looking for, they didn't believe him. And so the truth finally came out when his friend Misut saw him and said, hey, that's Mutlu. And everybody went, oh, crap, it really is.
Was that
So-
the friend he got lost in the woods with?
Yes. Anyway, this
Why
guy
were these two
Mutlu,
woods drinking, and he had a wife. This all sounds kind of weird to begin with, but go ahead. All right.
look, that's for another story. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Anyway,
Oh, but
this guy Mutlu said he was part of the search team for more than half an hour. So, so that's what's happening in Turkey.
you can't make that stuff up.
No, I wish I could, but I'm not that good. But so yeah, that's just plain stupid for today. Here we have a segment called Olympic Sports We'd Like to See, back from our second episode.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, and now we come to the part of the show called Olympic Sports We'd Like to See. I'm sure everyone has been glued to their TV watching the Olympics as of late. And quite honestly, there comes a time when you're watching the show and you think to yourself, you know what? There's a sport that I would like to see. And so I have come up with a list of sports that we here at Pull Yourself to Pieces would like to see. What do you think, Bill?
Wait. Well, you said we'd like to see.
Well, I'd like to see. So you want no part of this, is that it?
Probably not, since you came up with it.
Okay,
But-
fine. Okay.
But bring them on.
Yeah. Okay. The first sport is called the urban crawl. Basically, it's this. Glocks and Uzis are fired at potential medal hopefuls at about 3 feet off the ground. Participants have to crawl or / duck away to safety. No one can stand, and the first to cross the finish line alive wins. Obviously, shorter athletes have the advantage.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to fly too well. Okay.
Why not? I mean, that would be big in the in the big cities. I mean, think about it. People are
Well-
dodging bullets all the time. Why not make a sport out of it? I mean, see who
Sure.
can, yeah. I mean, look, nobody ever really gets hurt at the Olympics. At least here, this could be exciting. You got people shooting at you. Come on.
It's
Does it get
your
any
way
more
of,
exciting? What?
Of trying to take down some of the population. Okay, I get it. Okay.
No,
All
no,
right.
no. It's not about that. It's about being able to crawl away at a fast pace without standing up. And here's the thing: if you stand up, obviously you lose because A, you are no longer doing the sport correctly, and B, you might get shot. So
Okay.
again, the shorter athletes have the advantage.
All right.
All right, this next one is called the javelin catch. Look, anyone can throw a javelin, but it takes steel nerves to catch one. Athletes must catch the javelin using only parts of their upper bodies. Hands are allowed, but points will be taken off for every digit severed. Blood loss counts too, as officials will be following with buckets. So,
You made this one up too, right?
of course,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, the javelin catch. I mean, seriously, how hard is it to throw that thing? But think
That's
about how hard would it be? How hard is it to catch it? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it. It's.
Yeah.
But I will
Oh,
say
yeah.
that it must be. It would be rather difficult to prepare and train. for
Yeah, no,
this.
it's a
Like,
one-shot deal. No,
yeah,
this
pretty
is
much. Yeah.
yeah,
The
this
training.
is kind of like
the training's got to be hell.
yeah, this is like when you when you decide you want to become a kamikaze pilot. Yeah, this is a one-shot thing. So,
Right.
yeah. The next one is called the Angry Wife Gauntlet. Athletes must
Uh-oh.
dodge. Yeah, they must dodge dishes, pots, pans, cutlery, vases, books, cans of soup, small appliances, and small children thrown at them by irate housewives. Any direct hit counts as points lost, and the first athlete to emerge unscathed wins.
Now, this one I've actually experienced firsthand, so you might have
Aha!
something on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'd be a pro at this then.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think you'd take home? The gold, silver, or bronze medal on this one?
I'm on all three.
Really? Well, it all depends on how good you can dodge all this stuff. I mean, are you good at dodging stuff? That's what
A
it
lot
comes
of
down to.
practice. A lot of practice, yes.
Okay. All right. So that explains a lot about you. Okay. Here's the next one. It's called the Postman Run. Athletes must deliver 10 pieces of mail to a mailbox, but standing between them and the mailbox is a yard filled with kids' toys, a pool, cars on blocks, vacuum salesmen, Jehovah Witness message pushers, and 5 dogs, 3 cats, and 1 iguana. This is where, if you don't have years under your belt of delivering mail, you're not going to make it. You're just going to fail miserably. You probably won't even get past the kids' toys. What do you think? You're not saying anything.
I think they can't pay those guys enough if they had to do this. But
Exactly.
if
Well,
anyone's going to be trained for it.
Hey, well, I'm sure they do this on a daily basis, but why not make a sport out of it? Let's have some fun with it. Come on, where's your spirit?
Okay. All right, we'll see this one.
All right. This one's called the Broken Elevator Run. Athletes start at the top. Yeah, wait till you hear this. Athletes start at the top of an inner city high-rise apartment building. Their task, to make it to the ground floor using only the stairwell, which is blocked by junkies, prostitutes in mid-coitus, kids in diapers wandering around, and assorted refuse, including large pieces of furniture and trash. First one to hit the ground floor without any interaction with the above list wins the gold. The Broken Elevator Run. What do you think?
Ooh, I guess
Yeah? What?
to appease you, I'm game.
You try that, huh?
Well, I'm game to see it. No.
Oh,
I'd like to see,
you
I'd like
wouldn't.
to see you do some of these, but no, yeah.
Oh no,
Bring them on.
I'm just way too out of shape to, start dodging kids in diapers and assorted refuse. No. You would need somebody like, remember OJ? Remember like the 70s OJ when he'd be like running somewhere and he'd be jumping over stuff? Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
OJ would be good at stuff like this, but
Okay.
me and you, no, we wouldn't be good at this at all. Well, that concludes Olympic sports that we would like to see.
Next, we're going to bring you a segment we call Breaking News, where Ray brings us some interesting news from around the world, or wherever he gets it from.
This is breaking news.
All right, Bill, straight from the headlines, here we go. After decades of failure, the Lysol company has finally invented a disinfectant that kills 100% of germs.
Oh, well, yeah. It's about time they did that, right?
I mean, what is so hard about getting that one last percent?
99%. I don't get it.
99%.
For all
For
these years, we had to
years.
worry about that 1%.
I mean,
That
seriously,
1%.
how hard could it have been? So you realize now that every other company is now going to have to up their game, and they're all going to be, touting the same thing. Oh, we kill 100% of everything now.
Exactly. They did it, though.
The fifth dentist, who for years was the holdout for agreeing with surveys, drops the bombshell revelation that nobody ever asked for his opinion.
Oh, yeah. Who
Yeah.
got tired
You know,
of that 4 out of 5?
I mean, for years he would he'd just be adamant that he wasn't going to agree. As it turns out, nobody ever asked him. So, what do you expect? It finally makes sense. Doesn't it make sense?
It makes sense. It does.
All right, there you go. Apparently, stupidity has surpassed COPD and cancer as the number one killer in America.
Now, that is funny because,
Yeah.
I mean,
And true.
and yeah. How are they killing
true.
themselves stupidly?
Um.
Oh.
Well, by not doing the right thing, by believing everything they hear. Men still, you hear men all the time go, "Hey, watch this," and then you hear the ambulance come. So, yeah, stupidity. It's a big killer, Bill. It's a big killer. It
Yeah.
kills a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A scientific study has concluded that people who don't die prematurely live longer.
Oh. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, good thing. Good thing they did that scientific study.
Yeah, I hope they
Where
didn't
would we
spend
be
a
without
lot
that
of
one?
money on that. Yeah, I hope they didn't
No.
spend a lot of money on that one. These scientists, what will we do without them? Anyway. In a statement from the Vatican, the Pope thinks it's time for the Vatican to change with the times and be more progressive, which is why the Pope now wants to be referred to as Lil Pope X.
What? Is
Yeah,
he gonna? Is
he's
he gonna
yeah,
get dressed up in like
dreadlocks. Yeah, he's probably
oh,
going to sport some dreadlocks
gold
and maybe
chains?
some gold chains.
Oh
Probably
my
wear his
gosh!
probably wear his pants down around his thighs so we can see his holy underwear. Hey,
What?
you know,
What has
he-
happened?
yeah, you got to
Oh
do what you got to do. Hey, look, if you want to be progressive, you gotta change with the times. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Wear
sure.
wear a long white T-shirt. The whole thing. Hey,
Gotcha.
all self-driving cars will now be equipped with an inflatable backseat driver who, once
Huh.
inflated, tells the driverless car to slow down, stop tailgating, and pull over so it can pee.
Wow. I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So
I,
who would you like your inflatable backseat driver to look like?
oh,
Mother-in-law?
can it look like a
Well,
mother-in-law? Yeah,
well,
sure.
sure.
Oh, okay.
You could paint a face on it. Take a Sharpie and just do two eyes, a nose, and a mouth in a
How
really
about
what?
kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, they always want to know if we're there yet. Yeah,
Yep.
those guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
Them.
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's it for headlines.
I can't wait for more.
You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
Here's one of my favorite segments, probably because I came up with it. Peculiar vernacular. Enjoy.
Peculiar vernacular.
Welcome to another installment of Peculiar Vernacular, where we discuss oddities in the English language.
Oh wait,
Today,
is this where we talk about the voids?
the what?
The voids.
The words?
Yeah, the voids. How do
Yeah,
you say it?
we talk about the words.
Oh, okay, words. All right, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about some phrases today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some odd phrases. And I'm going to mention them and see if you can tell me what you might know of them, and I'll give you the real meaning behind some of them.
Ooh,
I know
sounds
that
like
you're
fun.
into cars, so I thought this one might be
Yes.
interesting. Do you know
Yes.
what the term puffer car is?
Puffer car. Oh, I know what a fluffer does, but this is the family show, so I can't talk about that.
What the heck is a fluffer?
I'll tell you later.
I should know this?
Yeah, you're a filmmaker. Yeah, you should know what a fluffer is. Think porn films.
Oh, no.
Okay,
All right, this is not a fluffer car. This is a puffer car.
a puffer car. A puffer car. A car that belches out a lot of blue smoke. That's my best guess.
That's not bad.
Not
No,
bad, huh?
A puffer car is actually a car that's running with the engine on to keep it warm. When you go out and you start your car, and
What?
it's that's that's the expression of
Seriously?
a puffer. Yeah, it's a puffer
That's
car.
a puffer car?
And what's
One
funny
that
is
you
they've been saying that there's been a lot more
puffing?
a lot more thefts of puffer cars. Of people go
think?
out and they start their car. Yeah, police are saying that
You
people.
think?
Yeah, I know.
Duh.
You've never done that? You've done it. Come on.
Yeah, I've done it, but I didn't know there was an actual term. I thought it was just I'm going to go warm up my car. So someone actually has an actual term, a puffer.
Well,
car.
most times you're gonna do your puffer car in your own driveway. Hopefully, you don't do it inside your garage, but you're gonna do
only
it
when I'm depressed. Only when I'm depressed. We'll save that for another show.
Yeah, right. We don't have enough time for that whole thing.
That'll be the last show. Anyway.
Anyway,
All right. So what's the next one? Pray tell.
Okay. The expression is Inflate a cow. I knew you'd love
Wait,
that one.
where my mind goes, inflate a cow. I'm thinking ex-wife. Now,
Oh God. Oh, that's
TMI.
horrible.
TMI. Inflate a cow. I'm clueless, and I started out clueless, but yeah. So explain this one to me.
This is another saying, okay? It's inflate a cow is to brag, or to basically brag about something, to boast.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I've never heard that one.
Neither have I. I've
Oh
heard
boy.
jump. I've heard jump the shark, but shit, inflate a cow. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What's the next one?
All right. How about this one? The ghost walks. This is a saying.
This segment's turning out to be funnier than I thought. The ghost walks.
Any ideas?
The only thing I can think of is a person that's basically been ignored all his life suddenly appears, and everybody goes, "Oh, look, the ghost walks." Like,
That's funny.
He finally gets some acknowledgement of his existence. I don't know, basement dweller. Oh, here comes the ghost. Look, the ghost walks. I don't know. I'm doing the best I
That
can
could work.
here. Yeah, you like that?
Oh
Huh?
my gosh. It's actually a theater term for a it's a
Yeah.
theater term for
Okay.
an actor who he's supposed to get paid. So he's not either he gets paid or he walks. So
And they nickname him the Ghost.
yeah, they say it had
The
something to do
ghost
with
walks.
well, apparently it originally started with the play Hamlet. So, and Hamlet's got some ghosts in it. So,
Oh well,
yeah.
golly. Well, gee, an explanation. Well, that makes sense now.
Yeah, right. That one
Odd-
actually, okay. We tried to make
Yeah,
some
oddly
sense out of that
enough.
one. All right, here's one for you. Ready? You'll like this one.
Oh yeah.
This is a pretty long saying. Whistling girls and crowing hens always come to some bad end. Whistling girls and crowing hens always come to some bad end. Think about that.
I don't have. Whistling girls and crowing hens. Well, it's obvious about we're talking about females here, and
Yes.
so women that brag or like to talk crap about each other get beat up or get I don't know, kidnapped. I don't know, bad ends. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Explain, Ricky.
It's going to be weird when I tell you what it means. It means that apparently it's not proper for a female to partake in masculine behavior. You're speechless, aren't you?
I don't know what I have no comeback for this. I'm speechless.
Okay. I'll give you another one. You ready?
Yo, can't wait.
Okay. Here's this saying for you. This comes from Jamaica, this one. Not Jamaica,
Queens?
Queens. Jamaica.
Oh, I was going to say Queens because that's
Jamaica.
that's where we grew up. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. If you go to a donkey's house, don't talk about ears.
Oh,
What do you
boy.
think?
If you go to a donkey's house, don't talk about ears. Well, I guess it's a metaphor for don't state the obvious or don't insult your host. Don't
Yeah,
don't
right.
insult
Right, that's
your
close.
host.
Right, don't insult the host is pretty close. It's don't criticize others in their presence. So pretty close.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean do
pretty
what we do, talk behind their backs?
Right. How
Okay,
you're
I gotcha.
supposed to do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Or
Yeah,
when they leave the room.
When they leave the room, right.
Right.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you one more.
Yeah, please.
All right. Make this my last one. And this last one, it's a doozy. Okay. This is a great expression. A cock in the hen house.
Right. I've heard this one before.
Uh-huh.
And well,
What does it mean?
a cock in the hen house means this guy is he's the big man on campus. He's the guy that all the chicks look up to, and he's the top guy. He's the head guy there.
It's partially right.
Okay.
The only male in an all-female environment. Wouldn't you like that?
I don't know. Um, you know, I like to be drama free lately, and I couldn't imagine being surrounded by that many women.
Like an office
And
situation, and you're the only guy, and it's
no,
a bunch
no,
of
I
women.
that and I don't have a problem
Or how about if you
with
work in
women.
a bar and it's all waitresses and one waiter?
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be hard to concentrate on what you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thankfully, I work alone. I don't have this problem.
All right, I'll leave you one last one. This is it.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby. What does that mean?
That's not. No, never mind. Okay. I just had an idea. Okay. So one more, huh?
Sure. Okay.
All
A
right.
closed mouth catches no flies.
Well, besides stating the obvious, I can't imagine what that's a metaphor for. Oh, I can't wait to
Metaphor
hear
for?
this explanation. Yeah, metaphor for. I can't wait to hear the explanation for this one.
Well, you're kind of right. It is kind of the obvious.
Yeah.
It says that we should all be alert to opportunities in our life. To
Wait, what? You get that from that? No, sorry, I'm not buying it.
you're not.
I don't see the connection there. No, I don't see the connection there at all.
I do.
I don't.
Well, think of a
Yeah,
frog.
a closed mouth catches
Think of a
no
frog,
flies.
right? A frog
Okay.
catches flies, right?
Yeah.
He sits there. He's got his mouth ready for his tongue to go out and grab the fly. He's waiting for the opportunity.
He's
gotta-
waiting for the opportunity.
Well, he's not sitting there asleep and letting things just pass him by. An
Okay,
opportunity
and
comes along.
And what's the translation for that one? What is it? The translation.
We
supposed
should
to
be
mean?
alert to jump on the opportunities in our life. And on that note, I'm going to say hasta la vista, Ray.
I'll be back.
This is Bill,
And this is Ray,
and you're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces.
the podcast that finds the humor from the inside and out.
Catch a brand new episode every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday? Wait, every week?
Well,
You expect me here every single week to do this?
are you serious?
I have things to do. I've got library books I gotta wash my car.
Are you serious? You can't be here just to record once a week?
All right.
Whew.
A few episodes back, we had our first visit by an unexpected family member that went,
Oh, brother.
you decide.
Yeah.
So, Bill, you seen anything good on Netflix lately?
Oh, I have. What have you watched lately?
I'm watching Inception, with Leo DiCaprio. Man, is that a really good flick? That is real
Oh,
good.
yeah. That's about 10 years ago. That was a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. It's kind of all over the place, right? You really got to decipher.
Yeah, the visuals are really stunning in that movie.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, not uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
The phone line is blinking. It's
Is
out
it?
of state. Yep.
Do we have to answer it?
Well, if we don't, she'll just let it ring until we do.
Oh no. All right. Well, for those new listeners out there, our sister Paula is on the line. She's our oldest sister, and she moved out in her 20s when I don't know how to put this, a mountain man.
I like that, yeah.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a mountain man swept her off her feet and moved her to West Virginia to marry her.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Our mother passed away like 6 months ago, leaving a secret bank account that nobody knew about until, well, it went into probate. Mom scrimped and saved for 50 years until she died, and there was about 200,000 in the bank. Our mother left none of it to our sister, and instead divided it up between us and our kids and our grandkids. So there's no money left, but she keeps calling us, right? And complaining about how he ripped her off.
All right. Hello, you're on Pull Yourself to Pieces.
Well, it's about time you answer the gosh darn phone.
What's a gosh darn?
Never you mind. You know why I called.
Hey, Paula, is your husband still in the mine?
Very funny. You know he's still in the mine because they never found his body after the cave-in.
How do you know he didn't just run away from home? Maybe he's sitting on a beach in the Caribbean right now with a pina colada in his hand and a surfer girl next to him.
How do I know? Because he left all his stuff here. Never mind that. When are y'all going to give him my fair share?
Listen, Paula, if you were going to get a fair share, Mom would have stated that in the will. Look, we're sorry she didn't leave you anything, but that's your own fault.
Why? Because I became a born-again Christian?
Oh, no, but maybe other things like your husband getting caught having sex with a chicken.
Don't believe everything you hear. He wasn't having no sex with no chicken. It just looked that way because of how he was taking the feathers off of it.
Oh, yeah, well, either way, there is no money left, and you should really think about getting a job.
Well, there might have been some money left if he hadn't spent so much on that urn.
Oh, really? We didn't spend that much. What would you have done?
I don't know. I got some clean pickle jars that we could have put Mama in.
Why a pickle jar?
Well, it's clear, ain't it? We could have looked at Mama anytime we wanted.
Help me out here, Ray.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, my God, Billy, please, next time, just ignore the phone next time she calls. This is just too painful.
Yeah, you're right.
This presentation sponsored by?
Ever just crave a slice of pizza? Well, at Tony's Pizza, 739 West Main Street, you can come in and get a slice because that's all we serve. No calzones, no pasta dishes, no sausage and peppers, no tiramisu and no garlic knots because at Tony's Pizza, pizza is all we know how to make. Our dough and sauce are made fresh daily, and we use only the finest ingredients for your toppings. Stop in for a slice and say hello. Not to be confused with Tony's Pizza, the other Tony's Pizza, the original Tony's Pizza, authentic Tony's Pizza, or Angelo's Pizza, formerly known as Tony's Pizza. Here's a segment called Have You Ever Wanted To?
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Hey, I think I need a segment where I can just rant. And I'm going to call it Have You Ever Wanted To?
Okay, sure.
That being said, here's one. Have you ever been in a bar when some drunk guy walks up to you, puts his arm around your shoulders, and proceeds to tell you his whole life story? He reeks of beer and cigarettes, and he has now found his new best buddy to talk to. Have you ever wanted to just take the bowl of cashews that are in front of you and whack him on the forehead with it?
No. Remind me not to go to any bars with you. What's wrong with you? Why do you have all this pent-up anger?
I don't know. Maybe my underwear is too tight. You never know.
A little TMI there.
Oh,
Wow.
just a little. Okay. All right. Well, here's the next thing I think of.
I'm afraid to hear it. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're going to hear it because it's my rant. Have you ever wanted to take a fistful of rocks and just throw them out your driver's window high in the air so they hit the windshield of the semi behind you?
Boy, you like to live dangerously, right? You like to live life dangerously,
yeah.
don't you? Why would you do that? Why would you put a crack in his windshield?
Why?
Yeah.
Revenge. Aren't I entitled to some form of retribution? You know how many cracked windshields I've had in my life?
But did this particular guy behind you, did he do anything to you?
I don't know. I mean, how do I know? But what if he kicked up a rock 10 years ago and put that giant crack in my windshield like so many others have? He could be guilty. Look, somebody has to pay.
Oh, you really should seek some help. You're not right in the head.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay. Yeah. When you're at a wedding and the preacher asks if anyone has any reason why these two people should not get married. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to just stand up and plead with the groom to not go through it because of all the nights we spent together. Just to see the look on the bride's face.
You have a mean streak a mile long. There's something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
There's something
It's 10
wrong.
miles long, buddy. Forget it. All right. When you're in a restaurant and some
Yeah.
kid is walking around, going from table to table, disrupting other people's meals, have you ever wanted to stick your foot out so he goes flying into the back of a chair?
You know what? That one has crossed my mind from time to time.
I knew it.
I'm not sure how to answer that one.
Well, what is wrong with you, though? Why would you do that? I mean, I'm kidding, but what if the kid breaks a wrist or an arm? How irresponsible can you be?
Would you do it?
Oh, in a heartbeat. You know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to go to the food court at the mall and have a fake alien pop out of my belly just to see the look of horror on the faces. Wouldn't that be hysterical? I mean, I could find some fake blood,
That would be funny.
writhe around on the floor and then pop it up through my shirt.
Oh.
Kind of like what they
Oh my
did
God.
in Spaceballs.
Yeah. I'd like to see that.
Oh, I would too. You know what I want to do? I want
What?
to have a shirt made with my picture on it that says, "Have you seen this man?" with a phone number attached to it to call.
And the picture
Just
is
to confuse people. What the picture is me, yeah. The picture is me, and under it says, "Have you seen this man?" with my phone number on it. And just watch the faces as I walk by people. You think there's something wrong with me?
Yeah, absolutely. But
Well, you realize we are brothers, so you do have some of my blood.
yeah, hopefully the normal part. Finally, we end the best of with episode 5's What If? And the segment quickly goes off the rails. You be the judge.
What if?
Welcome to a new segment that we call What If? It's where we
Why?
ponder... What?
Why?
Well, why not?
Why?
Well, we're going to ponder on a few things that we think, well, what if, this never happened? Or what if this existed? Or what if this was like this?
Is this your idea?
Yes.
Does it come to you in a dream?
Who wants to start? You or me?
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay, here we go.
Aren't you the slightest bit interested how I have any what if questions when you just thought of this? Don't you question question anything?
It's amazing. You're fast.
Isn't it? I have ESP.
It
Okay,
was
so
like,
here's
bing,
my first.
The light went off.
Here's
in your
my
head.
first.
Or something went
Are
off.
you
in your
ready?
head. I'm
Here's
ready.
my first one.
What if?
Okay.
Your first
What
one.
if subliminal messages have actually been sent to us via our televisions all these years?
Wait, they're not being sent that way?
That's an old wives' tale.
Didn't you ever see that
manufactured-
Halloween 3 movie where they they put the mask
I've
on?
seen it. I've seen it, but people have been saying for years that this is a thing that we get subliminal messages. I don't believe it. But what if
really?
what if it's been true?
Most of the
What if-
the messages in the commercials, a lot of times it's usually sex related. It's it's
No, I'm talking about really subliminal messages. Subliminal messages.
what kind of message? You mean like it's directly right to you. It's going, Ray.
Yeah.
Stop
What if?
eating.
Oh, I hope. I never got that one. That's one I never got. I wouldn't be in this predicament
Right.
where nothing fits. I could have used that one. Ray,
Why
stop
weren't-
eating. Because I'd be sitting there watching TV, going, I think I'll go for a walk instead of eating
Yours
some ice
was
cream.
Ray, you're hungry again
Yeah.
and again and again.
See, now I think about this because what if there's been underlying suggestions in all of the copy that we just weren't able to hear it, but it was there. It was just
Well,
low
we weren't
enough.
smart enough.
Well,
Most of us.
either or. So that's my first one. You got one?
No, that is a very good point, and that's actually not really funny.
Who's laughing?
I can't-
You're laughing.
I'm just- All right. You ready for one of my what ifs?
Can't wait.
Are you sure? Okay.
Can't
All right.
wait.
What if?
Yeah.
All right. Open your mind for this one.
It's open.
What if you could see farts?
You mean like colors?
Yeah, exactly. What if you could see fart? I mean, that would really be horrible, especially in a classroom,
Why would it
right?
be
This
horrible?
cloud behind
No.
you, a big green
No.
cloud.
I think that would be something that we could all really use because then as you're walking down the street and all of a sudden you see a big yellow cloud, you know, oh, I'm crossing the street because that guy
It's
just
like
farted.
clears the path.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's
you're
like
in,
a that's
you're on
like
a
a
busy you're on a busy street in the city, and it's like this
yeah.
guy's got the whole
That's
street
a
to himself.
that's a hot dog and mustard fart, that yellow one, you know?
that
That's
guy that guy's been eating a lot of vegetables, man. He's just
yeah.
like clearing a path. Out of my
Yeah.
way,
And,
folks.
yeah, and dark green farts, you know, he's been eating too much
What different
asparagus.
colors depending what you eat. Oh, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. So this would be
Yeah.
a big help if I could see
You would
farts.
like this. You would like
Yeah.
this. At least
Yeah, this
we're
would help.
warned ahead of time when you're on the bus. The bus is horrible because or in the
There's
train
nowhere to
because
go. Yeah.
we're
You're
stuck.
stuck.
That's it.
Yeah.
The cloud is building, and we've all got to go to another car,
All
or
right.
we got to get off the bus.
All right.
That's the
Here's my
driver.
next one.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What if eating ice cream actually caused weight loss? We don't know. No one's ever done a study.
They were just assuming
Think
that
about
okay,
it.
there's going to be
No.
dairy, there's going to be fat content in it.
Yeah, but wouldn't it
There's
be
gonna
great though if for some reason eating ice cream raised your metabolism to a certain rate that
That
it
would be
caused your
great.
heart to
Yeah.
beat harder and faster, thereby burning calories? Wouldn't that be
Well,
wonderful?
I think what you should do is you should
Yeah.
find a way to ride your bike
Yeah.
while eating ice cream. This way, it's
Yeah.
as soon as it's going down, it's getting burnt off. Can you figure out a way to do that? How could can
Well,
you
not
can't
not
eat
in the
while
summertime.
you're riding a bike.
Not in the, yeah, sure I can, but the problem is not in the
You've
summertime. I'll
actually
be
eaten while you've ridden a bike?
Let me tell you something.
I'm scared.
I ate a ice cream sundae while driving a 1966 Oldsmobile 442 stick shift through traffic.
Wait. Yeah, but you probably could
Now,
use your
and
stomach to get the steering wheel to turn. But
I
I'm talking
didn't.
about
I
you
did not use my stomach. Realize you need two hands to eat a sundae with a spoon. Now I'm also driving a car that has a stick shift. So imagine the skill it
Yeah,
took to do
this wasn't
that
an
one.
ice cream cone. We're talking about a
No, it was a
sundae.
sundae. It was in a bowl. Yeah.
Oh, that's
This
scary as
this
hell. I hope
this
you don't
was
do
a
that
time.
anymore these days.
No, I eat a cone.
Right.
What do you think? I'm stupid? All right, you're up.
All right. What if humans had wings? It would change the world.
In what way?
Well, would we think how much we wouldn't have done if we had wings? And we of course, I also mean that we can fly. That would really suck if we had wings. That would be like really horrible if we had wings and we couldn't fly.
And couldn't fly?
They're really getting away all the time too, and especially if they get those really big wings. You know, like
You mean
like
you like on Lucifer on that Netflix
right,
show Lucifer?
yes,
Those really big wings.
those really big
That's
wings,
that
and they did
seemed to
nothing.
pop.
Right.
That seemed to pop out of his suits without damaging his suit
Amazing.
whatsoever.
Right,
Isn't it incredible?
right. Yeah, if you had wings,
What if we
and they
had
didn't work,
wings?
that would suck. But if we had wings and we could fly, we wouldn't need planes. We wouldn't probably drive. We would just
Yeah.
fly everywhere. It'd be just incredible.
Yeah, but you'd be flying alone. So just think, you wouldn't have any backseat drivers. You wouldn't have any kids
Oh,
saying,
this is
"Are we
getting even
there yet?"
better. It's getting even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, no mother-in-law's having you pull over because she has
I'm
to
loving
pee.
it.
None of
I'm
that.
loving it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I got one for you, buddy.
Can you imagine
Ready?
flying and having sex? That would be really incredible to see. I guess
Why
birds
did
have to
you?
do that. I wonder if they do that. If birds actually have sex while flying, or if they've got to get in the nest, and in the nest is where they basically the same
I
place where
I
the egg is
I
is
can't
where.
I can't answer. I can't answer that.
All right,
Okay, so
you're
what if
next.
cloning? What if cloning has been perfected and there are clones living among us,
There's not.
and we just and we just don't know it?
You know, that's not funny. That probably could be very true, especially in some places where they don't have the same regard morally for, you know, are
A
you
life
okay?
and a soul.
Are you okay with cloning?
Yeah, I'd like 10 of me so I can get so much more done. This way I could send one of my clones to clean my apartment
Well,
and say,
you're
"Look,
assuming
it's
that
your."
these clones are drones. Remember, it's a clone, it's not a drone, right? A drone is going to do exactly what you say. But if you had 10 of you and they had
Yeah.
your
Lack of a brain.
well, I was going to say your possible stubbornness, then it might be real difficult
Wait
to
a minute.
control
Is this
that
add the drama or is this what ifs?
10
Who
of
says I'm
you.
stubborn?
10
What?
of you is scary.
10 of
Just
me.
imagine.
I could just get so much more done. That's all
It's
I'm asking.
true. It's
Yeah.
true.
Okay. So what's your last
10
one?
of your girlfriend would be great because then
I don't have a girl.
one for
I'm
each
currently
day. Well, you could
I don't.
just, you know.
Yeah, but that's no fun. 10 of the same girl?
Okay.
No, let's make it
Right.
interesting. Give me 10
That's
different
true.
girls.
Well, she changes her hair each time. I don't know.
She puts on a wig?
She
Okay.
puts on a wig, right?
Gotcha.
And
All right,
once
what's
in a
your
while,
last
one or
one?
two of them shaves. All right, so my last one is it's not as fun as these last ones, I think, but I'll throw it out there just to end the segment. What if dogs could talk? No response.
Well, I'm not a pet guy. I don't have a dog, so
But let's
um,
just imagine that
yeah.
if we could talk to a dog. I mean, I
Yeah.
gotta. I'm trying to think what would be one of the things I'd want to ask him. One of the first
I
things
know
I'd
what I'd
want to
like
know.
to ask him, but this is a family show, so I'm not going to say it.
What were you gonna? You got to give me a little bit of what it was gonna be. What?
I'd be like, what does your butt taste like? That's what I'd say. Hey, buddy, why do you
and
spend so
you
much?
would definitely probably say to him, "You
Yeah.
are really lucky that you can do that."
Yeah,
Because
no,
if you could do that at home,
no,
if you could
no.
get down that far with your head, you'd never leave home.
It's not true.
Wait, what do you
I
mean?
would just I would just want to know why he spends so much time on that thing. It must taste delicious. Why would you bother going
Well,
there?
here's the worst thing. I mean, a
What,
dog
what's
does
worse than
that,
that?
and he's licking his tongue, and then he'll go and lick someone's face, and they're like,
Oh,
"Oh, isn't he
this
adorable?"
this is why I have no pet. Get it? It's that simple.
So if your dog could talk, you can imagine what he'd be saying.
Yeah,
Go
no,
on.
let's not get a dog. This way he can't spill all my secrets. Thank you very much.
Gotcha. Right.
All right, are we done?
We're done.
Good. I need some lunch.
Okay. Go get some ice cream.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, thanks for listening to our best of episode. We have enjoyed the first 10, and it is a labor of love for us. If we have brought just a little joy into your life, it was worth it. Now, let Joy out of the basement because she wants to go home. Our next episode is an interview with none other than Bad Brad Berkowitz, which will air on December 1st, so don't miss it. We'll be discussing his love of Italian opera and his medieval erotic pottery collection, so be there.
Please check out our website, pullyourselftopieces.podbean.com, and subscribe to the show in Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, TuneIn Radio, or via RSS, so you'll never miss an episode.
And if you enjoy our show, don't forget to give us a high rating.
And remember to tell your friends about the show.
We'll see you next time.
Well, how can they see us? There's no cameras. It's kind of like radio.
It's a figure of speech.
A figure? What figure?
Yeah. A figure.
What does a figure have to do with it?
It's a figure it out.
Wait. Figure it out? Huh?
Thanks for listening to our show, and thank you to freesounds.org and Gottlieb, Audio Mirage, Plasterbrain, Cognito Perceptu, FK Prod, Mirage Taser, Shadow Wisp, D-Boss, Viku Seru, Intra Environmental Sound Project, Julian Nicholas, Carmelo Mike, G Kill Hour, 140178 Sound, CMU Sound Design, Alan Mchi, Der Super Anton, Eric H2000, Bulbastray, FK Phantom, Ultra Dust, Ada Records, Stuart Colborn, Debroid, Cubidup, GJ, Syntax Seed, Inspector J, Astounded, Madge 061785, Just Invoke, Short Record, Lorenzo Sue, and I'm Mackenzie. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/legal code.